Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. For today's video, I actually want to test out a bunch of new stuff from Sephora. Well, when I say new, it's like not new right now, but it's like a bunch of new products that I bought probably since the last sale and I never got around to trying them. And I know this next Sephora VIB sale starts on the 5th of November, so when you're watching this video it will be the 3rd. So I figured it would be a good time to like try a bunch of new products and, you know, keep it Diwali themed as well. So we're gonna see how that works out, because I still have a lot of like prep to help my mom with, because Diwali is tomorrow when you're seeing this video, so we still have a lot to do. So yeah, I am not gonna keep this intro long. We are testing a bunch of new Sephora makeup, so stay tuned if you want to see my reviews on these products. Because I don't have anything new for my eyes, I'm gonna start with my base first. And first I want to try this new Huda Beauty Honey Silk Balm. This is, I think it's a collab with their Wishful brand. So I really like these silk balms. They are quite pricey, but I'm not gonna lie, they are extremely hydrating. And this one has like a slight honey smell to it. It smells really good. I actually love that it's not greasy or too thick, it's just perfect. And I also really love the packaging. It's so pretty. Now that my lips are prepped, I want to start with my face prep, and this is the Artist Couture Prep and Glow Blurring Perfection Primer. This is what the packaging looks like. It's this shiny white plastic material with this gold rim. It looks really luxe and pretty, has a decent weight to it. So this is supposed to be like a glowy blurring primer. It kind of looks like the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright primer. Like I can see the mica in there. It's definitely gonna be like a shimmery primer. Has like a mild kind of fruity kind of smell, kind of citrusy I would say. But oh yeah, this is very glowy, like wow. Okay, so from far it looks pretty, but I want to see up close if it like looks like shimmer on my face, you know. Okay, looking more up close, my skin is very glowy. It looks really hydrated and pretty. I can see very fine mica specks just throughout my face, but it's very fine, so you can't really see it up close. You have to be like jamming me basically if you have to see that. So I guess with foundation over it also you would not see it. Would I wear this alone? Because they claim that it is a blurring primer, so that you can do like this fresh face and not wear makeup. You can wear this primer on its own. Personally, I would wear this on its own. I think it looks really pretty. I like this kind of dewy glowy look, sweaty kind of look, you know, that's really in right now. So yeah, I really do like it. Is it blurring? I don't really see much. Like I can still see my pores in this area a little, so I wouldn't necessarily say that it's blurring, but I do like the glowy pretty look. It's very similar to the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. So if you have that one, you probably wouldn't need this, nor the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. They literally are the same thing. Now for foundation, I'm going to be trying the KVD True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. So this is like a self-setting foundation, and this is what the tube looks like. I think this is like really cool as well. Love the design on this, but clearly this is not my shade. I don't know, Sephora like really clocked me with that one. This is tan 74, and I think when I like looked at some reviews and like other shade matches after, I probably would have been like tan 66. So this is pretty deep for me right now, so I am gonna use the LA Girl lightener to lighten this a bit. So let me just mix a little quick concoction here, and then we'll come back and test it. Okay, so now that I'm really shaking it, I don't know where this like oil, it's very greasy. It's coming out like from here or maybe the top, and I haven't even opened this yet. Like I was just shaking it, so I hope this is not too oily. So it has like this squeezy tube packaging. It's a very liquidy formula, like that came out kind of gross. So I'm just gonna do like one pump for now, and maybe half a pump. I just messed up my clothes. Great. So I'm just gonna dot this like everywhere. Smells kind of weird. That could probably be the LA Girl one as well. But I actually saw some people like just rub it with their hands. Should we try it that way? Why not? What we have to lose? It actually doesn't feel thick, it feels really nice, but definitely the color is off. Like, it looks kind of pinky, like in person. I think this is actually the first time I'm blending foundation with my hands. What? Okay, that one pump is going a really long way though, I must say. I'm going to with a brush around my forehead because that area is a little tricky to work with my fingers. So this is what the foundation is looking like up close, blended out with one pump plus half of a pump of this lightener. I think it's really pretty. I absolutely love the finish. My skin is quite glowy. Definitely that is coming from the primer as well. So far I like how this complexion looks. I think it looks really dewy. It's not heavy, it's not greasy. My skin feels just nice and hydrated. It feels very lightweight on my skin. So far so good with this foundation. I don't have any new concealers to test out, so I'm gonna stick with my Jouer. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche and Honey as my brightening shade. I forgot I wanted to test out some of these brushes today from Laura Lee Los Angeles. She launched some brush sets for her birthday and I really was so amazed by them that I had to get them. They are super gorgeous. They feel very luxe and it was quite affordable as well. So I actually got a couple extra brushes because I just know I would be in love with them, and this is one of them. Like, I bought 3 of them because I know I would love it, and I literally have a dirty one here because I have been using it so much. This is the L24 and it's this kabuki, but it has like this angle and it also fits like perfectly under my eyes. Like, look at this. I use this for concealer, contour, cream blush. It is so good. To set my concealer, I'm gonna test out the L23 brush from Laura Lee as well as the Too Faced Peach Powder. I have this open. I believe I just opened it to smell it. I don't think I actually tried it yet, but it smells so good. It smells fruity. It smells perfumey, so if you're sensitive to fragrance, you may not like this too much. I'm just gonna take a very light amount of this powder, and I will say it's very finely milled because it looks like there's nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna lightly set. I rarely bake anymore, y'all. I'm at that age, my under eyes can't take it. This brush is so incredibly soft, like wow. Oh my god, yo, my base looks so smooth right now. Wow, that powder really blurred all of my pores. What pores? Not here. A very little of it goes a long way. Oh my god, some powder got in my mouth and it tastes sweet. Like, I really heard people say that, but I wasn't trying to test, like, taste test powder, but it really does taste sweet. Oh my gosh. Do I eat this for dessert? This is my base up close. You see how blurred I look right now? This powder, a huge win in this review. Sticking to powders, I do have 2 compacts that I want to try. This is from Jouer and this is from Artist Couture. The colors do look a little different, so I'm not sure. I may have to choose one. I think I want to try the Jouer. Should we play with this a little bit? I'll leave this for another time, but I think I want to try the Jouer one just like all over my face, and I'm gonna try it with this huge, look at the size of this thing, yo. This is so heavy. This is like a very luxe brush, but this is a huge bitch. So I'm just gonna take like a very little bit and just set the rest of my face. Wow, I think this is probably the smoothest I've ever seen my base look. Like, wow. I mean, I know I exfoliated last night, but damn, this is really pretty. Oh god, this brush feels like a huge powder puff on my face. I love it. Okay, the face is set. So far I really like this Jouer powder. I don't have a new bronzer, so I'm gonna stick with this one from Glowish, and I'm using the same brush I used to set under my eyes. I actually really like how multi-purpose these brushes are, and they're incredibly soft. I must say I'm impressed by them. Moving on to blush, I do have this new palette from Artist Couture to try. This is called their Love Sprung palette. Love the packaging, love the shade range, definitely catered to more medium to deep skin tone, so I think this is like a really pretty palette as well. There's also a kind of, I don't know if it's like a highlighter, but a blush topper shade I believe it is, so we'll play around and see. So I think I'll go in with this pinky shade. Keep it really high up. Ooh, try not to do too much blush because these days I like going a little crazy with blush. Clearly I did again, but I love blush so much. It's actually a kind of satin blush, like it's not too matte. It's really pretty. Now that I'm looking up close, I can see like some purple and pink specks of shimmer in there. It's very fine. It's not like chunky as like, you know, ColourPop one, but I really like this. I think it's super pretty. Anytime I go overboard with blush, I just go over it with a face powder that is like close to my skin tone or foundation color to just like tone it down. So you can see it's not as loud as before. Also, my Jouer powder literally just broke. It actually came a little bit damaged on this corner and now it's like fully breaking apart, so not liking that. I'm gonna test out this kind of shimmery shade in the palette and just apply it to the top. Ooh, wow, that is so pretty, so soft. It's literally just like melting into my skin. Love this shimmer shade in this palette. I feel like we need to get this on its own. This is gorgeous. I don't have any new eyeshadow palettes from Sephora to try, so I just used a bunch of mattes from the Huda Beauty medium nude palette in my crease and my outer V, and I'm just gonna use the Natasha Denona. This is their chromium liquid eyeshadow in the shade Dragonfly. I figured it might kind of match with this outfit. I really like these liquid shadows, but they're so expensive and you get a tiny amount, but you really don't need that much, so it will last you a long time. This is so pretty. I don't know, hopefully you can see the shift on camera, but it's shifting like pink and gold. Oh, it's so pretty. And I'm just blending out the harsh edge so everything looks a little more seamless, you know. So that's it for the eyes. Really simple yet super pretty. So I'm gonna pop on a lash and be right back. For lip liner, I'm using the Huda Beauty HBIC lip contour. And topping that off with one of my favorite nude lipsticks. This is Sami by Natasha Denona. I don't have a new Sephora satin spray, so I'm gonna use this one from Highlight Contour and More. I absolutely love the finish of this one. So this is the final look, and I have to say this is the most beautiful my skin has looked in a very long time. Like, I am truly impressed with my complexion right now. I have no pores on my face. I look super blurred. The blush is perfect. I feel like it matches this shalwar like almost perfectly. My eyes, I'm obsessed with. Nothing new there. I know I love these chromium shadows from Natasha Denona. So if it's something like you're willing to invest in, especially as this sale is like 2 days away, I definitely think you should look into these. They are super fast and easy, and it makes it look like you put a lot of effort into your eye look when you really didn't. So I think it's really great. But I am just so, like, honestly, I can't stop staring at my face right now, and I hate the fact that I have nowhere to go except to the kitchen and help mommy mix couture. But you know what, I ain't mad. I love this. I think I'm gonna leave it on for the rest of the night. I absolutely love this makeup. It is so just pretty and feminine and girly. I definitely would recommend this blush palette. I actually think I like the performance, pigmentation, and just the overall look of this palette more than my Jaclyn Hill Bougie Rouge palette, because I really like that palette, but this one, it's something about it. It's really special. I love this. The packaging, everything about it, so good. Another major hit in this review is this Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set powder. I think what I really love about this powder is that it's not too matte. It definitely has that blurring effect, hence like Soft Focus is the name of it. It is so smooth and pretty. Like, I love this powder. It is just magical. It has like a kind of sheen to it, so it's not totally matte, but it's not shiny at all. Love this powder. It gives like life back to my skin. I can say with certainty now, I get the hype around this Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I know I'm very late to the game, but this is such a beautiful powder. Again, I was really worried about the shade, but it is so lightweight. It just sets everything perfectly. It is a really great powder. It has a mild fruity fragrance. Actually, it's more on the strong side, so if you're sensitive to fragrance, you may not like this, but it does disappear. It doesn't stay on the face. I love the way this sets under my eyes, and I do want to invest in the full size, but I'm trying not to buy any more setting powders just yet. So maybe in a future sale like next year, I will definitely invest in the full size because I absolutely love it. As for the Prep and Glow primer from Artist Couture, I wouldn't say this is anything like innovative or new, but if you are someone who is in the market for a dewy primer, definitely check this out. It's not blurring as it claims to be. At least for me, it didn't work out to have any kind of blurring effect, but it is definitely hydrating. I feel like my foundation also applied really nicely over it. I know these are not sold at Sephora, but I think you should definitely look into these Laura Lee Los Angeles brushes. They are so good. They feel very luxe, and they are not that pricey. I mean, they're not super cheap either, but you can definitely get these brushes for like 8 and 10 US. So actually, yeah, it is on the affordable side, but compared to like very luxe brushes, I can see this quality is there and you don't have to pay like a lot. So it's a really good brush set. I almost forgot the foundation, but I actually really like it, and even though I mixed in like just half a pump of this, I don't think this manipulated the foundation in any way to say like I can't give a fair review. I do think it's a lovely formula. You saw how I blended it out with my fingers, so I think if you're someone on the go and you're just like super busy but you still want to look like put together, I think this can actually work. So I think it's really pretty. Definitely try to get your correct shade. Don't do like me, but this is really pretty, super easy. Is it self-setting? Not for me personally. I saw some transfer, so I did have to set my face. The only negative thing I would say is the packaging. It's very messy. Like, even when I put it on my vanity, it left rings of this oil. So I don't know if like my package, like you can see there's some oil here like outside of the packaging, so I don't know where it's leaking from, or maybe if I just got like a bad one. So yeah, the packaging is not my favorite, but I do like the squeezy tube because, you know, you can control how much you want to get. But the actual formula itself is really bomb, and I believe this was like on sale already, so check it out. And that completes this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and also don't forget to comment down below what are some of the products you will be grabbing at the next Sephora sale, because I genuinely need some recommendations. Y'all let me know what you're looking forward to getting. And of course, I want to wish the entire Hindu community a happy Diwali. I hope all of your lives and homes are filled with prosperity, wealth, health and happiness. You guys, make sure if you have not already, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you all next week. Bye.